Now let's see the format of statement of profit or loss account. Here the heading statement of profit or loss account as on. Next particulars, amount in the inner column, amount in the outer column. In this statement of profit or loss account, we are going to use only the outer column, not the inner column. As per the format, the first item here is closing capital, the capital at the end of the year. The amount should be written in the outer column. Next, add drawings. Drawings is the amount which the owner has taken for his personal use throughout the year. And the year fulla தன்னுடைய personal use காக how much he has taken, that should be written here, outer column. Then next we have to draw a line here, then add these two amounts, closing capital, add drawings. The amount should be written here. Next, less additional capital. Additional capital is the amount which the owner has brought inside the business as additional capital. Now the amount written in the outer column. Now we are going to subtract this additional capital from this total. For this, first we should draw a line here, then from this amount this additional capital should be subtracted, and the name for this amount is adjusted closing capital. This closing capital is adjusted. Drawings is added and additional capital is subtracted. Now we are getting the adjusted closing capital. The amount is written here. And the next one is opening capital, the capital invested at the beginning of the year. This should be subtracted. Now amount is written here. Now we are going to subtract this opening capital from the adjusted closing capital. Now you should understand, if the closing capital, that is the amount which is at the end of the amount as capital, and the amount ஜாஸ்தியா இருந்ததுன்னா we will get profit. If the closing capital is less than the opening capital, for example, year beginning la 1 lakh invest பண்ணோம், at the end of the year we are having 2 lakhs. That means 1 lakh நம்ம earn பண்ணியிருக்கிற profit, isn't it? அப்போ closing capital, if it is more, then we have gained. அதுவே closing capital less-ஆ இருந்ததுன்னா நமக்கு ஏற்பட்டிருக்கிறது loss. Can you understand? So you have to see whether the closing capital is more than the opening capital. If it is more, we have to subtract opening capital from the closing capital. Now we will get profit. If the closing capital is less, we have to subtract from the opening capital. Opening capital in the closing capital subtract பண்ணி நம்ம எழுதுறது loss தான் இருக்கும். Now see, we have to draw a line here, then profit or loss depending upon the income we have gained or loss. நமக்கு closing capital ஜாஸ்தியா இருந்ததுன்னா profit. If opening capital is more, loss. That amount should be written here. Now you have to draw line here, double line, to close the total. Now let's see chapter 1, exercise sum 1. Here, from the following particulars, ascertain profit or loss. Here question is given, capital as on 1st April 2018. This is the opening date. Amount 5 lakh. Next, capital as on 31st March 2019. This is the closing date. Closing capital is 8,50,000. Opening capital is 5 lakh. Next comes the additional capital. The owner has brought in additional capital during the year. Amount rupees 1,20,000. Next, drawings during the year. The owner has taken for his personal use during the year. The amount is 70,000. Now we have to find out whether earned profit or loss. Now we are going to prepare the statement of profit or loss account as on 31/3/2019. Particulars, amount in the inner column, amount in the outer column. As I said, we are going to use only the outer column for this profit or loss statement. Now the first item in this statement is closing capital. Amount is 8 lakh, 8,50,000. Here it is given. Closing capital is 8,50,000 that we have written here. Next, add drawings. Drawings should be added to the closing capital. Now see this drawings here, 70,000 is given. So 70,000 here. Now we are going to add the 70,000 to this 8,50,000. Here draw the line. Now the amount comes to 9,20,000. Next, less additional capital. Additional capital is given here 1,20,000. That amount should be written here. Now we are going to subtract this 1,20,000 from this 9,20,000. First draw this line, then a name should be given. This is adjusted closing capital. Here this closing capital is adjusted by this drawings, by adding this drawing and subtracting the additional capital. Now we have got this adjusted closing capital. That amount comes to 8 lakh. Now the next item in the format is less opening capital. Opening capital given is 5 lakh. So this 5 lakh should be written here. Now we are going to see whether the closing capital is more or the opening capital is more. We can easily find out the closing capital is more than this opening capital. That means profit for the year. Now draw the line here. Next, write profit for the year ending. As I said, closing capital is more than the opening capital. So we have gained. So we have to write profit for the year. Amount is 3 lakh. Close this total with double line.